Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tianjun Xu.
My name is Xinfang Wu.
We're from Taiwan, Taipei First Girls High School, and it's our pleasure today to introduce our research to you. And our topic is Enhanced Efficiency in Dye-Sensitized Solar Cells with Gold Nanoparticles. The modern version of a DSSC, also known as the Gretel cell, was co-invented in 1980s. And DSSC has ever since been a widely researched topic. Due to its various advantages, such as low cost, sustainability, green energy use, and of course, easy making. And DSSC is basically consists of 4 elements, which are a transparent conducting glass plate, and a nanostructured semiconducting layer, and dye, and electricity. And in order to give a more comprehensive picture of DSSC, I'm going to briefly introduce the energy flow of it. First, the incident light will excite the electrons within the dye, and the excited electrons will be injected into the conduction band of titanium dioxide, and the electrons will be transported through the circuit and to the counter electrode. Finally, with the help of the electrolyte, the oxidized dye can be stabilized to the ground state, and thus a circle complete. And there are 2 main challenges of DSSC, which are insufficient light harvesting and charge separation. The purpose of this research is to enhance these 2 drawbacks with the addition of gold nanoparticles. And these 2 pictures below shows the inner structure after the gold nanoparticles was embedded into the titanium dioxide layer. And our research is mainly divided into 2 parts. First, we will talk about the preparation of photosensitizer solution, and second, we will talk about the analysis of them, especially the optical properties. And third, we will talk about the fabrication of DSSC, and fourth, the performance of them, and fifth, conclusions. Considering that a pH value influences the structure of anthocyanin, we decided to fabricate our gold nanoparticle solution under both acidic and basic environments. So we prepared our gold nanoparticle solution under the reduction of chloroauric acid by either sodium citrate or ethanol in sodium hydroxide, under the presence of capping reagent CTAP to stabilize the obtained gold nanoparticles. And these 2 pictures are the 2 gold nanoparticles we fabricated. And as for our source of anthocyanin, we choose red cabbage, eggplant, and grape. Then such made gold nanoparticle solution was mixed with these anthocyanin extractions in 3 kinds of proportions, which are 9:1, 8:2, and 5:5. Thus, we will get 18 kinds of mixtures as our photosensitizer solutions. In terms of the assembly of DSSC, first, we coated a thin layer of titanium dioxide on the ITO glass plate, and we will immerse it into the photosensitizer solution, and we'll take it out and assemble with the carbon counter electrode as a sandwich type cell like this, and we will fill in a drop of iodine electrolyte within the intervening space of the clamp cell. And the method of performance testing of DSSC, we use the solar cell IV curve measurement system and steady-state solar simulator to assure a steady source of light and also help us acquire the accurate records of open circuit voltage, short circuit current, and photovoltaic conversion efficiency, which are 3 main standards when talking about the efficiency of a DSSC. Based on the analysis of spectrophotometer, here we could see a broadband absorption between 500 and 600 nanometers for the O3 major dye solution. And as for the gold nanoparticle solution, here we could see a peak at 530 nanometers. So we assume that the addition of gold nanoparticles can increase the absorption of anthocyanin extractions within visible light region. So we further researched the absorbance spectra of different ratio of mixtures. And we found that the addition of gold nanoparticles not only did increase the original absorption of the original anthocyanin extractions, but also the ratio of A to 2 shows an averagely higher absorption in each kind of mixture.
And this two pictures shows the comparison of performance and stability when nanoghost particle surface involved photosynthesizer in acidic or basic environment. Here we can see that the voltage output is much more stable in basic condition than in acidic conditions. Hence, the basic battery groups was chosen for further research. Open circuit voltage, short circuit current, and photoelectric conversion efficiency serve as the standards when we analyzing the efficacy of DSSC. As for anthocyanin extractions, the red cabbage series surpassed the other two due to its ability both in voltage plots and current plots, which means it performs evenly high, no matter in which ratio. So we consider the red cabbage series is the best photosynthesizer among the three. According to the equations, the ideal powers equals to the products of open circuit voltage and short circuit current. We can get the ideal powers of each batteries. In terms of mixing proportions, the best results of ideal power occurs when the mixing ratio is 8:2. And this chart shows the distribution of photoelectric conversion efficiency. The red cabbage series shares an even triangle, which means it performs evenly high no matter in which ratio. And the three triangles are all projected at the mixing ratio is 8:2. Especially the highest photoelectric conversion efficiency occurs in the Ackland series when the mixing ratio is 8:2. Anthocyanin plays an important role in light soaking and electron transfer. Cyanidin is the major anthocyanin exists in the three kinds of groups we choose. Under basic condition, the donor group in cyanidin pushes electrons shifting to the acceptor group, forming negative oxygen ion, which can make a strong chemistry between anthocyanin and titanium dioxide. And this way, the electrons can be easily transferred to titanium dioxide without a high opportunity of electron hole recombination. The nanoghost particle affects both in light absorption and energy transfer. We can see that mixing nanoghost particle with anthocyanin allow the absorption of anthocyanin extractions increase in the visible light region. And this one is the anthocyanin extraction, and these are the nanoghost particle mixing with the anthocyanin absorption. In terms of energy transfer, gold nanoparticles decrease the energy gap between the photosynthesizer solution and titanium dioxide, which can decrease the opportunity of electron-hole recombination and enhance the performance of our batteries. And this is the conclusions of our research. First, when mixing nanogold particle with anthocyanin basis dye can help increase the light absorption. Second, mixing ratio is 82 give the most obvious rise in light absorption. And third, the performance of DSSC is much more stable in basic condition than in acidic. For the highest photoelectric conversion efficiency, 0.519%, occurs in Ekman series when the mixing ratio is 82. Thanks for listening.
ありがとうございました。ただいまは台湾代表台北ファーストガールズハイスクールの皆さんの発表でございました。今一度大きな拍手をお願いいたします。